are the 5 things I do to get me from chaos to calm in no time. Oh, and be sure you stick around to the end because I saved the best for last. I unload my dishwasher, and even when I didn't have a dishwasher, I cleared out my dish rack. It just helps to lighten up the day because now you have a place to place your dishes instead of in the sink all day long. The kitchen is the heartbeat of the home, so a clear sink equals a clearer mind. If you're overwhelmed or just starting at the moment, aim for visual relief, not perfection. But trust me, this is one that is going to set you up for success the sooner you do it, as now there will be a place to contain your dishes rather than letting them pile up on the sink or counter. That visual overwhelm alone can be enough to send us into perfectionist paralysis, and we definitely don't want that. So just making sure we get that cleared off first thing, we'll remove that off our plate, and now we have a fresh place to catch our dishes for the whole entire day. Next, I reset one zone or surface. I don't want to look at clutter the whole entire day. So if there is an area that is less than subpar, I make sure that I tackle it right away. Just a surface clutter, nothing crazy, but that alone led to so much visual relief. I almost wanted to continue, and oftentimes I did. And I typically work in zones to make it less overwhelming, focusing on one area of the home every single week, but you can do whatever works best for you. Anything that gets all of that clutter and overwhelm out in a little bit at a time in a system that works for you will surely help. But you definitely don't need to overthink it. Just choose one area that you see the most or that's really bothering you a lot and choose that area. Set a 5 to 10 minute timer and get to work. If you don't have the 5 minutes, don't fret. You can also do this in 2 minutes or less. A little bit at a time does really go a long way. And I have a ton of systems that could work for the messiest or tiniest of homes. So if you're interested in all the things that I've used to get my home from chaos to clear when you couldn't even see the floors before, check out the Messy Homemaker's Guide to a Home That Actually Works. These are proven systems that actually work, and if I can do it, you can definitely do it too. Next is I get dressed to shoes. I make sure that every single day, whether I'm going out or not, I'm dressed to shoes. This gets my mind ready for the work that lies ahead of me, and even the fun time too. And if there's an emergency that God forbid happens, I'm ready to leave out the door and I have to scramble about looking to get ready. Not to mention, it helps me to feel more productive because that is one thing I got done off my plate without even thinking about it. If you wear makeup, now's the time to do it too. No need to glam up, just a little something that removes your pajamas and helps you to feel ready for the day. Next up, I check my to-do list, not my whole to-do list. As you may or may not know, I have a running to-do list of a bajillion things that never ends. So I just select a couple of things from that running to-do list, which by the way, I recommend that every single body has because it gets all of your thoughts out of here and into a paper, and therefore you can later turn it into a plan. I just select a couple of these and moving on to today and tackle what I can tackle. I do give myself a limit though, because I noticed that whenever I don't, I just go on and on and on forever and I never stop. So now, depending on how big they are, I limit myself to maximum 5 to 7, but more realistically, it's like 3 to 5. Again, you know yourself and what things you have to do. Just make sure that you pick an appropriate amount of time. And okay, now that I think about it, 7 is quite a lot considering everything else I have to do. So me and you together right now, let's commit to 3. How does that sound? Besides, we really don't need 1,000 things to do in a day because there's already enough things like laundry, the bed, the dishes. There's already enough things to do. I'm not talking about our daily routines. I'm talking about things that will help the needle moving in the right direction for your home, your goals, your business, or whatever it may be. Pick 1 to 3. Remember, not 7. We scratched that. Things from this list that help us move forward without feeling overwhelmed, but making progress at the same time. Next, what I do is I make my bed, and fast. They say if you want to change the world, start by making your bed, and I super agree. It totally changes the mood, not only of our whole entire room, but of our whole entire day. We have done one productive thing super early in the morning, and I don't know about you, but that makes me feel super duper good. So getting our beds done early, getting our beds done fast is a sure recipe for success. Let's just throw on some upbeat music or a timer, race against the clock, and get it done. The sooner we do it, the absolute better. Once this is done, you'll feel more accomplished instantly. If you want more simple systems to actually work, then check out this video here and I'll meet you there right now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, to God be the glory. Bye.